What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, PIPERBOY Williams. Listen to me. You know what I'm saying? 2018 battle rap, has been kind of lit. A lot of things that people do want to see or they have wanted to see, is going to happen in 2018. One of the battles that I think needs to happen that I don't feel is going to happen, you know what I'm saying, for a minute is Goodz versus Tsu Surf. One reason is, it's quite simply a situation where Tsu Surf doesn't want to he doesn't want to go against Goodz for one reason or another. For one, I think it's a situation that where Surf thinks that he may end up losing this battle. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of clear to me, like you're not gonna, battle somebody that you feel like you're gonna lose against. You know what I mean? It makes perfect sense to me as to why you don't want to do it. Maybe, it could be other things. Maybe it's just like the money's not right for you, whatever. But it seems like with Surf, you're getting kind of what you're asking for financially. Why not go ahead and take the battle? I think this is a situation where the match actually makes sense for the battlers. Whereas we saw when Tsu Surf was free before, he kind of had a situation with Goodz to where they kind of had some tension. Like blogs are made about it, people were talking about it. Why not? And even like right now, Goodz, he just did like an interview with 15 Minutes of Fame, and he was touching on, like, I think the interview was titled like "You're only as good as your last battle," which I think is very true. Like if you're a battle rapper, you are only as good as your last battle. Well, his last battle was good. Your last battle was kind of okay. You know what I'm saying? But if that's true, like, can you still like will and deal, like, in terms of like picking like who you want to battle? I think like when you become like a top tier, when people, I don't really think you performing at a top tier level, but in a lot of these fans' eyes, like they're kissing your ass and they think like you're a top tier competitor. So, we can't necessarily take that from you. But I'm looking at, how it was the situation with Rum Nitty versus Tay-Rod. Right. So now we have a situation to where a lot of fans have Rock winning the battle. A lot of fans had Rum Nitty winning the battle. I think most bloggers had like Rum Nitty winning that battle. So now, and then you went ahead and you faced them. You know what I mean? From a debatable battle, it was kind of like a situation where you took Rum Nitty. I know you're saying that you took him because he was like hot at the time or whatever. You know what I mean? But Rum Nitty could have took out Rock, in a lot of people's eyes. And so then you stepped in and you battled Rum Nitty. So now we got a situation with Goodz versus Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it could work out like that. Goodz got in the ring with Rock. A lot of people got Goodz winning that battle. You know what I'm saying? Some people got like Tay-Rock winning that battle, but a lot of people got Goodz winning the battle. It's debatable, but should you be stepping in there like to help him out? You know what I mean? Maybe go against Goodz one time and give, see what Goodz can do in that ring, and maybe, avenge kind of the situation that's happening with you and your bro. You know what I'm saying? With Goodz kind of beat him to a lot of people. I don't know. I think, it's one thing to take battlers that are hot or like in their prime, but then there's another thing to take battles that make sense. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think a lot of people are doing that. Quite frankly, I think URL is trying to get on the bandwagon of giving people like the battles that they want. They're trying to do it with Hitman, Halliburton. Y'all see, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to give like battles that people want to see. Reed Dollars versus Rex. You see what I'm saying? Like a couple other things that they got working, that they're working on, that I think that like people want to see. I think they're moving into that direction. But at the same time, you can't force a person to battle somebody that they may not even want to battle. I'm looking at like Tsu Surf's Instagram. I didn't see one post about the battle that he had with Rum Nitty or anything like URL related, like on his Instagram, which shows me that he may not be as interested in like getting back into battle rap as we may think he is. It seems like there's a lot of posts on his freestyles and what he's been doing outside of battle rap, but even like his glorious moments or things that he did that was pretty dope, in battle rap, he's not even posting that stuff like on his Instagram, which goes to show me like, does he really care about like the sport as much as people may think he cares about it? Obviously, you come in and you do 2 rounds when you're supposed to do 3, you know what I'm saying? And you show up with kind of the material that you had. Some people got you beating Rum Nitty. You may not necessarily care too much about like the culture as much as people think you do now, or your fan base, because if you care about your fan base, you're going to be like a, like a Danny Myers or like a, you know what I'm saying, like a Hollow, or somebody's going to come in and they're going to, or even a Rock or somebody's going to come in and give you 3 rounds, like, a complete 3 rounds that people are flying out to see. You're going to give them 3 rounds. Basically, that's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see you doing anything like that. I see you coming in, you getting a big check, and you're only giving people 2 rounds. That's what I see. You know, somebody that cares about battle rap or their fan base wouldn't be doing something like that. You know what I mean? But if it's about your fans, would you battle Goodz like for your fan base? I don't think you're gonna battle John and Don for a while. I don't think that battle is gonna happen. I think some people do want to see that battle. I don't really want to see it, but I know a lot of people do want to see that battle. I don't think you're gonna battle him. You know what I'm saying? The Math Hoffa battle. A lot of people don't want to see that battle. I'll be interested to see it, but that's not something that I'm gonna push for. You versus Math Hoffa, you versus Goodz, or I see they're trying to do like Tsu Surf versus like New Jersey Twerk. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of trying to at least touch the media, or maybe the media just putting it out there just to see what fans think about the possibility of something like that happening. Now, I feel like if you win battles or if you have great performances, you should be able to kind of like pick and choose, like in a sense, like who you battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it should come down to that. But at the same time, like, I think you do need to like kind of do like what makes sense, you know, for your legacy. You know, maybe Tsu Surf doesn't feel like Goodz makes sense for his legacy. But what I think is I think Goodz brought you into battle rap, you know what I'm saying? And he's got a lot of dirt on you. And you kind of don't want people to really find out like what's going on between you and Goodz or how you actually got involved in battle rap. And I think Goodz can put on like a great display in 3 rounds of showing people the difference between you and him, showing them the lifestyle difference, you know, what you try to portray now versus like what you were, like, because what you were before, you wasn't as, you know, like flashy or whatever, like as you became like later on. You were kind of like, you know, like grungy, like dirty battle rapper, whereas like Goodz was always having money throughout like his whole career. So maybe that's like a, you know, an angle that you don't want to get angled out on. You know what I'm saying? So you may want to just like run from that battle, or you may not want that battle. You know what I'm saying? So I know you don't want to battle John the Don. You don't want to battle Math Hoffa. You don't want to have battle Cortez. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to battle Goodz. But I do think, like, in the grand scheme of things, I think that a battle between you and Goodz would actually be like a really good battle. I wouldn't mind seeing that like on the Summer Madness. I don't think they're gonna do it, but you know, as far as I'm concerned, like from what I'm hearing from people, a lot of things are not locked in. Maybe they are, you know, maybe people just telling me things, you know what I mean? But I don't think they're gonna do it, but I wouldn't mind if they did it. I would actually be excited if they were to put like a Tsu Surf versus Goodz. If you guys are gonna have him on the card anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least put him up against somebody that's gonna get him up out of here. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Goodz will get Surf out of here, bro. All that he's doing is not gonna work on him. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm like a Tsu Surf hater right now, but I want to see that battle. Like, I do want to see that battle. Like, I'm tired of hearing this dude talk and not really show up. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Goodz is gonna be a situation he's going to drop the ball in this. I don't think he's going to do it. I think when he gets up there on that URL stage, I think he's going to take this battle seriously. He's been wanting this battle. The reason why it hasn't happened, not because of Goodz, is because Tsu Surf didn't want to make the battle happen. Why didn't he want to make the battle happen? That's all up to Surf on, like, why, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know the intricacies about that, but I do know this is a battle that makes sense. And I know the URL is trying to do something that makes sense for everybody. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to put battles together that people want to see, you know, and I think that's a great thing. You know, there's a couple battles that make sense, and I think this is one of them. And right now, I don't think you have like you can't really make a legitimate argument to run from Goodz. You can't. You had like an okay battle coming back. You couldn't finish the 3rd round. And some people right now got Rum Nitty winning that battle. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think you could really make the argument to kind of run from him. I don't think Goodz is a small name. I think he's a pretty big name. You know what I'm saying? I think Goodz has terrible battles outside of URL. Like, I don't think he's that good. You know what I'm saying? Outside of URL. On URL, he's a different monster. That's where he belongs. You know what I'm saying? On the URL with you, it seemed like you kind of do the same thing. Like, you kind of you hit or miss. You know, not the same thing, but you kind of like hit or miss like on the URL. So I don't really know like what you would do with Goodz, but I think Goodz would get you up out of here, bro. I think you know that. You know what I'm saying? But I think this is a battle that needs to happen. I wouldn't be mad if it happened. You know what I'm saying? That's my personal opinion. Comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. P, you know what I'm saying? Like Chico, DeBarge, Smack, Beasley. Y'all got to do something. Get this battle to happen. Like, don't like Surf. Like, he calling too many shots, bro. Like, he's not even winning like battles. Like the last one, a lot of people got him winning. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you don't really be winning like that, taking that much money. Like for him to take 20 grand from y'all, 15, 20 grand from y'all, and give y'all 2 rounds, y'all better be dictating what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lucky we didn't get that money back. You only gave us 2 rounds, bro. We want to see you in the ring with Goodz. I think Goodz deserves to be on Summer Madness at this point. I think he does. Why doesn't he? He arguably like just beat the head of, you know what I'm saying, the head person on the URL. He deserves to be on Summer Madness, right? I'm a Goodz fan right now. I could not stand him before. I am a Goodz fan right now. I think he deserves it. You know what I'm saying? I think he deserves to kind of have at least somebody of that caliber in a sense, because fans still hold Surf like to a high esteem. But I think he should be getting Surf, bro. I think he should be getting Surf. That's my personal opinion. That's why I wanted to put this one out. You know what I'm saying? Who I think should be on Summer Madness. You know, they're going to do what they want to do, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody's listening, P, Smack, Beasley, one of y'all, I know Smack don't be booking battles. He just be standing there. Beasley or P, you know what I'm saying? If y'all really like want to make like a battle like dope, you know what I'm saying? You want to have like big numbers because it's all about numbers at the end of the day. That's like a 4 million like view battle. You know what I'm saying? People like on when it drops on YouTube, even after you make the pay-per-view money. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all can afford it. I think y'all can put it together. You know what I'm saying? My personal opinion. I want to see Goodz versus Surf. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.